Welcome everyone to all the CWL attacks from my Town Hall 15 account in Clash of Clans. So this will be our army which we will be using. This is our king with his pet and the equipments, our queen, then comes our warden, then comes our royal champion. The heroes with which I am attacking is very low. The hero levels are very low, especially the RC, and we will be going through RC walk. So let's jump into the battle and let's see our first attack replay. So first of all, we'll deploy our RC, the royal champion, and use her ability, and with the spear thrower she would destroy 3 to 4 of the buildings, because I think she only has 8 to 9 spears. And then we'll use the invisibility spell all around the base with her RC, so that she could destroy more 2 to 3 main defenses. Then we'll just wait till our invisible spells gets finished. We still have one left, and then we'll use the last one. And then from one side we'll use the queen with her early ability and use a siege barracks for funneling along with 2 super wall breakers. Then we'll use our main army, the ice golem in the front, then the root riders, then Valkyries, then a balloon and 4 healers to support the main troops, along with 2 apprentice warden, the grand warden and the king. So let's see. Then we'll use a raise spell, and the freeze we'll use 1 recall spell for the RC. Then we'll use the ability of the warden, so that our troops takes less damage and gets healed up. And then we'll use the overgrowth spell on the defenses which are at the corner of the base, so that our troops will come to them at last. And then we have the king ability left, and this base seems broken. It's done, and it's a easy 3-star. We still have the king ability left. And it's already 96%, and you can see how many troops are still left, and that's a pretty good 3-star. Now let's jump into War 2, where I couldn't manage to do 3-star, but I got 2 stars here. And the attack strategy is pretty common, and in all the 7 attacks which I will be showing in this video is pretty same. Again, the RC comes from one corner with her early ability, and when her spear throwing finishes, we'll use the invisibility spells one by one, and there it begins. And then she will destroy few more other defenses, and I hope that she comes into the monolith, because it is one of the defenses which gives a lot of damage. But this is the point where our RC went the other side, and this is the reason why we only got 2 stars in this attack. But all the remaining attacks other than this were 3 stars, and all the other attacks are done in the same attack strategy. And I hope you like this video and you watch till the last. Again, sending the golem, ice golem, and the root riders, the Valkyries, the king, the apprentice warden, the warden, the healers with a balloon in the front, and then using early raise spell to boost the troops, and the freeze to stop the monoliths from giving us damage, and then using the warden ability, then using a freeze on the Eagle Artillery and the Overgrowth spell, and using the Warden ability to keep the poison from the Town Hall to stop the major troops. But here the minions just started attacking those small skeletons that were damaging our killers, and then comes the dragon from the CC which damaged our troops, and we couldn't make it a 3-star. But let's see the other 5 attacks from the next 5 wars, and those are all 3-star attacks. And then this only gave us around 93% 2-star, and that too also, although our troops were all lost, we just lost this because of time. Then comes our War 3, again a 3-star attack, and let's see how I managed to 3-star this attack. Again using the RC from one side along with her early ability. Here it goes. Okay, using early invisibility spell so that the monolith cannot give us damage. Then again using invisibility spells. We still have 4 invisibility spells left, and the monolith is already destroyed, and this gives us a added advantage. Then another heavy defense is being attacked by our RC and it gets damaged, and now she is locked in the Town Hall, and we have a Phoenix with her, and definitely the Town Hall is going to be get down. Then we'll use the Queen from the other side and the Siege Barracks to do the funneling, and this is done really good. Then we will use the main army just like the other 2 attacks, and then you can see we'll use the early raise spell. Yeah, here it goes. And then we'll use a freeze on the scatter shot and the Town Hall so that it couldn't damage us more. Then we'll look for the right opportunity to use the Grand Warden ability. Then we'll use the Overgrowth spell at the far corner of the base, and then we'll use the Warden ability so that we get less damage from the multi-infernos and the X-bows. We still have our King ability left, and this base seems pretty destroyed. We don't have many major defenses. The minions, super minions and the wizard are walking from one of the side. The king still have his ability left with the RC behind him. We only have the Eagle Artillery, and that's gone too. And you can see how many troops are still left. And this is a very good strategy for Town Hall 15. So this is a pretty good 3-star. Let's go to war number 4. And again we'll see the same attack strategy, and now this is a Town Hall 16. Although the defenses are of Town Hall 15, but it doesn't matter. Then we'll use the RC from one side along with her early ability. Okay, let's go. Okay. Here we'll use the invisibility spell so that the other heroes doesn't get locked to our RC, because the heroes damage our RC pretty badly. So here we get the X-bow. We still have 2 invisibility spells left. The RC went to the other side, but it's okay. Now we'll use the final invisibility spell. We'll use our queen from the one side with her early ability, the siege barracks for funneling with 2 super wall breakers, and the main army from the between, just like before, with the king and warden behind it. And then we'll use early rage. Okay, the ice golem gets down. Here is a rage for the troops, then a freeze for the monolith, and then the Town Hall 16 gives us a little bit of more damage, so we will use the warden ability early. Then we'll use our recall spell for a RC, and we'll use the other defenses which are left for the overgrowth spell. Then no other defenses left. The minion prince of the opponent will be taken care of by our super minions, and we use the king ability that gives us added advantage, and we still have a lot of troops left in the base, and that's a pretty good 3-star. 93% 2-star, and see, very much troops are left here, and we still have all the 4 heroes, and that's a good 3-star. Let's go to the last 3 war attacks. Let's go now to war number 5.